So I thought I'll give a breakdown on some of the situation here. So basically what's happened is when the pandemic hit, I started to be affected on, how long I was in work for each year. So I only worked for 6 months in 2020, 6 months in 2021, 6 months in 2022, and 5 months in 2023, and literally 0 months in 2024. So the problem is, I got kind of squeezed as the years went by, working almost half a year, and then, in terms of the last 2 years, it's been terrible. I haven't managed to get any kind of work. I've applied even for Tesco's. I've got a mother who has cancer and was told that she had 7 months left to live. And so, it does take a toll on its mental health. So what I've done is I've broken down the tax is split into different types of things: corporation tax and VAT. Okay, and they have different tax numbers. So I'll come over here. So my recent actions, I've processed and finished the tax that's outstanding in the corporation tax for 2019. As you can see, when the pandemic hit, that's when there's a lot of tax. In 2021 and 2022, I didn't even know there was any tax to process in 2022 because I stopped trading in 2021. But the problem is, other clients that I had, been working for probably struggled, and some of the money probably dribbled into 2022. You see, I mean, people think it's easy sometimes being a freelancer, but sometimes you have to chase people for money. You can't even guarantee they're going to pay you. It's not an easy life being a contractor. So with 2020, in terms of the pandemic, I had no furlough, right? And some of that tax debt would have been less if I had more work and wasn't using some of the tax money to keep myself afloat during that year. But anyway, this is where we're at. So my current plan is to try and eliminate this tax with the donations. I might try and chip away personally on this one, and then we'll all focus on this corporation tax here. I'm going to leave the VAT tax for now, because the problem was when my tax was processed by my accountant, at the end of the year he was like, "Oh, and you owe extra money." So I was given an extra tax bill in the way that the accounts are processed. He said it's in the form of what's called a director's loan. And this is what puts me into a very hot water predicament, because there's not really a differential anymore between personal tax and business tax. So if HMRC push for insolvency, I will most likely end up bankrupt because of the director's loans outstanding. It will switch over to a personal personal debt situation. So this is the thing. Whilst I'm trying to do this, I'm going to try and take out all of this stuff here, because this is what's getting interest occurring each day, and then I can try and pay off the VAT a little bit later on. But the thing is, people may ask, well, why didn't you pay the VAT when it came? The thing is, I was hit with so much corporation tax, I had to choose between paying the corporation tax or the VAT. And I was hoping, by now at least, after 2 years of this situation, I would have been in work and I would have been paying this off each month a little bit at a time with my own salary. But literally, I have not managed to secure any kind of contract at all since December 2022. It's like I apply for thousands of jobs a week and nothing. This year has been the worst year. I mean, I've never been in a situation where I've been out of work for 11 months plus. That to me is a first. But anyway, that's a breakdown of how I'm going to try and resolve this.